Hey, Multi-Wizard over there on YouTube. We're about to get started. I had a time getting set up today. It's like everything wanted to stop me from streaming. We'll get started in a second. What's going on, guys? It's a big man. Running a little late tonight because the universe is conspiring against me. I just could not get certain things to work tonight. But, never mind that. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to continue working on the UI stuff with the scoring points. So let's jump on into that. Multi-Wizard on YouTube says, though I forgot what program I used for the third person. Sorry, I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what you mean by that, man. Go ahead and turn off dog cam. Oh, use what program for the 3D? Okay. Oh, you were saying 3D time. Are you gonna do some 3D modeling? Okay. So we want to get the destruction numbers to actually look kind of fancy, or at least look kind of arcadey. I'll destroy this in a second to make my point. Oh, there it is. So we want these to be more visible, more I want to say gravitas to it. Most of it says, do you recall what program it was? So the 3D, I thought you used like CAD or something. That's what you're talking about. I remember you saying you use CAD. Yeah, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, sorry. I know you're talking about Mishi AI. Okay. So where we were at last time is we were trying to get the effects plugin to work with where is it? I know I changed the name last time I was here. Well, no, it's still Canvas. So I didn't change it. I kept the same. But this did have a text underneath it that we weren't using. And so in the code, we're adding a text box under this. We're copying it, then we're adding a text box. It's on that text box that I need to add the plugin to it. Let's see if we can just kind of figure it out in the code. So we tried Damage Numbers Pro and I just couldn't get it to work properly. What we're trying now is Text Mesh Pro effects. Is it under you? Yeah. Is it TM Pro effects? Let's just see if it has a problem with that. Yeah, and that's not even fine. Okay. Look up something real quick. Really tell me what I want to see. I want to know. So one of the questions is, why was I adding the text in the beginning? Why was I adding the text in the beginning when I could have just pulled what was there? Let you go look at it. Let you go look at it. During the setup, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, let me do one thing before I started. I wanted to go ahead and put $5 more.
Bigman 24/7 just donated $5 to QC Family Tree.
All right. So how are we gonna make this work? I'll put another one in there and try to get it. Because this is canvas. Let's actually see what it looks like. Let's actually stop it in the middle of the actual function and see what happens. Why did it do that? All right. So did it add you here? It did. Okay. So can I just add you to here? I don't think it will do it without the text, without the, yeah. It won't let you add it. But why not just then just do this instead of creating it? Text UI. Wonder why I didn't think of this last time. Should get ready. I made a not so Gurn. She's ready. Okay. I'll check her out. Just I'll look at her before I bring her up on the stream. All right, let's see if we did something here. Nope, it doesn't like it. Has been destroyed by trying to access it. Where all am I using Canvas at? But okay, there. That's it. Well, where am I using the template? All right, multiverse, you take it easy, man. Huh. But because these clones. I don't understand where you're trying to access it. Okay, that time I didn't even get it. Arclight Legends, how's it going, man? What up, fellow game dev? How you doing tonight over there on YouTube? Okay. Did I start it? I did not start it. Arclight Legends on YouTube says, I'm doing all right. What are you working on here? Is this it's like asteroids? So no, it's an arcade game where you create and destroy planets. I'll show you. We'll turn this off right now. Okay, why am I still getting errors? One sec. Let's... Okay. We'll take everything out that I just did. Okay. Looks better. All right. So, touch the blue ones, you create planets. Touch the red ones. When you touch a planet, it destroys them for points. And what you can do is you can build chains to get point multipliers. And you're supposed to fulfill the objective of the level. So as you see here, there's gravity in the game, and as things rotate around each other, they get extra points. But you can build chains like this, and then you'll get a point multiplier when you destroy it. Like there. See, the point multiplier went out from where it destroyed. I was a bit of a space nerd back when I first started this game. This game, actually, I wrote it originally in XNA like 10 years ago. And then like XNA died, so I just left it, I just abandoned it. And then I was making my main game, which is a turn-based MOBA. And then I was like, with what I know now, could I remake that game? How fast could I remake that game in Unity? You remember learning some little astrophysics for Shell project? Nice. All right. Yeah, I don't do any of that. This is all mock gravity, so I don't use any like actual. I use the like principles of gravity, but I don't use the actual formulas. But yeah, this whole thing was just me deciding one day I wanted to see how fast I could rewrite that game from XNA to Unity, and it to get it back where it was only took like a couple sessions. And since then, I've actually been working towards getting it to demo now. So that's what I'm working on right now. Is I'm cleaning up some of this interface stuff. Right now, I'm doing the pointing system. I'm trying to get some effects going on the pointing. So like that, I want that to stand out more. Yeah, I want this to stand out more. And so I've got effects on it. I just don't know how to actually make them dynamically show up. And that's kind of what I was working on. This is what I had on here. I had a text UI on here. And that's when it started dying. So Arclight Legends, tell me about your game, man. I'm guessing you're, the heck? I'm guessing you are, I'm guessing this is your account for that game. Whoa, 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 that man Robin.
Hatman Robin raid of 108 crashing the party. Prepare yourselves.
How's it going? Y'all, that man Robin. He is a mentor for Unity. He has his own game called Finding Fern, and in fact, I will roll that up here. If you like 2D fighters, 2D side-scrolling fighters, you need to check this man's game out. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I saw you over there with a bunch of people. I was like, you must get rated real big. But I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. How's it going out there? Lana, blah, blah, blah. Good grief. Okay. Let's start over. Lana rated you. That's great. That's great. Well, hello, folks. My name's Big Man. My game is Gravitas, working title. I am currently working on, let me show it off. So in this game, you create and destroy planets. You're trying to achieve an objective. Like for this one, I just need to create one chain, and I'll show you what a chain is in a second. But you mouse over blue craters to create planets. You touch a red, you just touch the destroyer with a planet to destroy it, and then you combine planets to create chains. There's also gravity in the game that lets you. See, that's when I destroyed the chain. That was I completed the objective of the level. And so I won. But that's, tutorial level. So we've got different things like time trials here. We've got skill challenges. And right now, tonight, I'm trying to fix my the effects on my scoring the scoring numbering. Anyway, so you're working on your 4th playthrough of Finding Fern. And Arclight over on YouTube says, now this is just my normal YouTube account. I was building a game similar to Baldur's Gate 3. Know where its size and scope, mind you, but doing it up. Look, dude, tell me some more about that. This sounds interesting. Because Robin, you're about ready to drop your game, or your game's about ready to launch. Your game is already on Steam. So you're doing like your final like QA testing or bug testing. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. But launch will be Halloween. Okay. Which kind of fits. Your story's about 3 witches. So kind of works. It kind of works for it. Gives me to Next Fest too. Yeah. I wonder if I can make this game in Next Fest. I might be able to do it. I've got the developer account. Yeah, I know I need a demo. Yeah, definitely. But I've got the developer account set up for both this and the other game. Let's see here. So what I was doing here wasn't working. For whatever reason. Yeah, let's test what I was doing. Let's just go ahead and do that. And I had this set to get. I probably could make demo. Like I said, I showed you that list. I've only got so many things left to do. But I probably have to haul a little bit just to get there. See, this didn't trigger anything. It just throws an error. Let me make sure the breakpoint's right there. Arclight Legend says, well, it's a primarily semi-fantasy world with an anime aesthetic. I'm not seeing many CRPGs develop with that art style. Okay. Well, dude, on the Discord, I've got where you can, drop your information so other people on there, can see what you're doing and check it out. Because everything looks good here. Oh, Robin, you had asked me about how long I've been making this game. I actually got curious about it myself. And so I went back and I've mainly developed this game on stream. So I went back to the first stream. And the first stream it's not giving me anything. It's so weird. What happens when I do this? The first stream, it was back in March of 24. So it actually has been a year in actual time, but I didn't work on it like every single stream. Like there would be breaks of months. So I still say it's been 6 months that I've been working on this. Okay, so no errors. But then it's going to fail in here when I create a planet because it's not active. Wait a minute. He got it. I didn't think it would get it if it was disabled. Huh. Let's go ahead and enable it. So, hey, Robin, what's M doing so far for your? Is she doing any sound for yours? I think she's working on yours as well, right? She's gonna work on. That's right. You did say she's working on the VO for Fern too. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I seem to be working fine. Seem to be working fine. Let's go ahead and add our effect back on there. I shut that outside of play mode. Let's see if our effects actually work. Oh, it does. There we go. Oh, yes. We're cooking now. Not what I, this is not the effect I want on these, but it's actually kind of cool. I liked it. I'm glad that it's finally working now. Because I had a time last stream with this. Okay, let's actually create some. Let's create some chains here. So now we need to select which ones we want to. Well, let's figure out which effects we want. Unfold in waves, sketch, bounce. Wonder if we can control how much we grow. Because it would be nice if it like grew as the chain went out, like as the chain numbers got bigger, the multipliers. If they grew out more. And then we can use stretch for like throwing up like the actual total up in the middle of the screen. That'll be the goal for tonight. Let's actually see if we can get that working. Let's see, okay. So we'll need. Let's give this a better name. And then we'll see if we can access it through the script. And then we need to figure out how to access the settings, and then we multiply out the settings for the effect, and we multiply out the duration of the growth. Let's actually check those settings again. Let's actually see it in action first before we make any changes. I didn't see anything. Let's turn it on. I feel like the lower the duration, the longer the growth. Character duration. Not sure what that means. Maybe it does individual characters. Let's see. I probably should have done it outside of here. Let's just do like 15. Something crazy. No, nothing. Missile duration.
Solidarity is now rocking with the big man.
Solidarity, thank you for the follow, man. Much appreciated. I hope you're having a good night. Oh, okay, that did something. I'm not sure what it did. Oh, should probably not do it in play mode. Just missed it. Whatever it is, I'm not doing the settings right to get the effect. I'm doing all right tonight, man. I'm all right. It was a little slow getting on. Actually got on late because everything wanted to break this earlier. But I'm doing all right, man. Just trying to get these damage numbers to actually look cool. Are you a game dev? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's where I'm not good at coding. I'm building a platform to help every creator worldwide, though. What type of platform is that? Okay. Let's take this out. I will soon let everyone know. This is also why I'm going to ask if you have a business mail. I do. It's bigman24x7 at Gmail. Gotta figure out what that is. It's weird to get stuck right there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, there it is. I don't know if I like that effect. Can you stack effects? Let's try the stretch. Or let's turn this down. See what happens. Oh, can't do that. Outside of play mode. I think I may have turned it down too low. Yeah, it's too low now. It's something crazy. 5 seconds. It was too slow at that point. This needs to be set to the duration of the timeout for the destruction of the planet, if I'm going to use it. See, it would have to be faster. That's a really slow effect. I'm trying to find a place I can advertise my services of making custom chatbots and overlay games, but it's not easy. Some folks suggested Etsy, but isn't it more for? You haven't thought about like Fiverr? I know Fiverr's gonna be packed with people. I feel like Upwork would be the wrong place. Upwork seems more professional. But yeah, I would think you would go with Fiverr and just. That's interesting. Etsy is on sales, yes. Also a lot of cons though, yeah. It's usually where I would be able to help you. Okay. Yeah. Just if Fiverr's like my experience on Upwork, you're just going to have to work really for really low money and get good reviews, and then you can pull your prices up. What I imagine though is Reddit is super picky about stuff. Yeah, it is. I've gotten kicked off there for just doing something local. or had a post kicked off there. So that was local, about something happening local to my area. Yeah, I'm not gonna custom code game. But what I'm actually thinking though is have people you know here go through the service and leave you reviews. Like, you don't have to actually I'm not telling you like how to scam the system, by the way. This is just my thought. But since you're already doing work for folks, just have them go through like they've done it with like they've gone through Fiverr with you, and then just have them leave you a review. I was saying also you have to pay fees on sites like Etsy. Further details are customization. You cannot take your store away from Etsy or expand it, for example. Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of. What are you talking about? Are you talking about what I said, Robin, about the Fiverr, having people go through Fiverr? I mean, you're not scamming the system because you've done work for them. They're just not work you've done through Fiverr. As far as I see it, I mean, you could look at it a different way. You didn't actually go through Fiverr with them, so they're not initially Fiverr customers. But is that any different from saying you start Fiverr and then you get your friends to go through your service, or you get your associates to go through your service and legitimately do work for them? I mean, does Fiverr not require you to have been a customer to review someone? I don't know. But how many people do we know that have already gone through Fiverr? If you're going through Fiverr with anybody, you have to leave a review of some sort. So at worst, you would just make it to people who have used Fiverr. Oh, I meant to change those settings. Grow. Let's take this down to 35. Let's take the amplitude up to like 25. We turn the character ratio up to 1. Let's try these settings. Okay, amplitude probably needs to come down. And it's growing upside down. Who with an actual order can give an opinion on most sites in general. Right, but I'm saying like they're ordering through Robin, but they're already customers. He will essentially have his pre-existing customers come over to Fiverr and leave him reviews. No, you're not paying them. I mean, really, they're paying you. Because otherwise, if it's like my experience on Upwork, where I worked like 5 months, like making nothing, like that's a. I'm just saying, would I do that again? I don't know. That was during the pandemic too, so I really didn't have too many options where I was laid off. Did you see M's trivia overlay I made? Yeah, I definitely seen it. I saw it this morning. I saw it the last couple times she streamed. It turned out really great. Because especially I like the little like image of her of Tina on there, her dog. It feels really customized. So I'm not liking this grow. I'm not liking this effect. Let's try unfold. Yeah, I got on unemployment during the pandemic. They gave me free money even though I'm self-employed. Yeah, no, that's true because here in America, if you take an actual job, if you take an actual job, because I made half of what on unemployment, I made half of what I made when I was working. And so, if you just take a job, say at Burger King or something, they just cut you off completely. So you can be self-employed and unemployed. Yeah, because that was what I was doing. But I didn't make any money until, in fact, I lost money until like the 5th month on Upwork. And we're at the 5th month. At the 5th month, I was actually making enough to pay my bills, and then I got a job. Right. But if you have worked for an employer and you get laid off or whatever, you still get those benefits and you can be self-employed. It can't go over a certain amount. And of course, you have to be honest and report that stuff. Oh, you didn't have employee? Okay. Yeah, exactly. There is a limit. So it's self-employed. They may have done something for the pandemic on that, Robin, because so many people were affected. They probably were just allowing people to take unemployment. Let's reset. Oh. Nothing because the setting is not right. Here's the kicker, I was still working. Yeah. It was just the way they handled the pandemic, where they would just, they were giving people like business loans that really didn't have businesses. And now those people got to pay it back. We shouldn't have took those loans in the first place. What the heck? Okay. I really don't know if I like this plugin at all, but it works better than the one I tried last time. The waves look good. I don't know about any of this other stuff. Can I do something like that, or is that illegal? Looks terrible. Oh. It needs to be faster, but I still don't like that. I don't like that looking anyway. Let's try it up to grow. Okay. Start. Yeah, I'd rather them grow in reverse. Instead of getting small, I'd rather them get bigger to a point and fast. Let's build a chain, see how it looks. This chain. It didn't do anything. Or at least it was so fast. The duration was so fast. See. Okay. It's upside down. Actually, that's not grow to me, that's shrink. Oh, reverse. Let's make that bold. I've been meaning to do that. Okay. There grow. Well, we'll see if we can bind them later. Let's do a chain, see what that looks like. and it just stops. That's weird. I didn't mean to do that. No, I mean, do what you gotta do, man. I don't really care about ad blocker. If you want to have it on or not, it's fine. Words. Okay. Unfold sounds kind of cool. Oops. I mean, that could be fine if I could stabilize it where it does it in the beginning and it stops. So it feels like it would be annoying to keep watching. Oh, autoplay is the one I don't want on because it just repeats it. Or a repeat, actually. That was annoying. Okay. Okay, that's weird. I have never seen that before. That was a super weird thing that happened there. Okay, if I could just stop it from repeating, that the effect doesn't stick around too long. Okay, I have to do the autoplay. Bring Andy out and get him to dance a little bit. Okay, it's going too fast now. Now it's kind of annoying. I don't like that it doesn't stop. Thank you, Solidarity. Dang. Should have set up from the start.
Searching interactive raid of 3 cracks.
Searching interactive. Hey, how's it going, man? Got all this love coming in tonight. Afternoon. How's it for you, man? What did you do? Blah, 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 blah. What have you been up to tonight? I'm guessing you're a game dev? Just grinding out ad assets for you. Okay. Did I say ad? I meant art. Art assets for your game. Okay. Tell me about it. As you see right here, I'm making a kind of an arcade game called Gravitas, where you create, destroy planets to get points, and you can combine them together to do chains to get multipliers. Right now it's a little bit funky because I'm trying to add some effects to it. And as you see, there's gravity that pulls planets together. Then you can grab them, and if you touch them with a red, they blow up. It's your game, but it's a crabbing horror game called Crab Meat, also in a Unity dev. Also Unity dev? Okay. 2D or 3D? Yeah, see my numbers are off right there. It's because first person point and click 3D. Okay. Sounds interesting. How good grief, I can't talk tonight. How far are you into your game? I don't like that effect. It's going to be been going at it since February. Currently wrapping up the last of the major features, then just polish until launch. All right. Yeah, me and Robin, that man Robin was just here. In fact, I forgot to shout him out. He's also a dev, and his game is releasing soon as well. He raids quite often, so his game is called Finding Fern, and he's doing an RPG as well. Or you're doing a hard game. He's doing an RPG. But maybe y'all should talk, because if you're about to launch, he's probably a good resource. Now, wait a minute. So you've been going. I'm going to read that again. You've been going since. You've been going since February, and you're already finishing up. That's a quick development, man. If I read that right. You must have been really grinding on it. Okay, I'm gonna change this effect. Let's see what the stretch does. Oh, sorry. If I don't know if I missed you during the commercial. Searching Interactive. Sorry if I missed you during the commercial. I was asking. You started your game in February, and you're already finishing up. Yeah. I just became an affiliate, so my settings may not be the best for the commercials. Okay, that looks terrible. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, how? So you said February, so you've only been working on it a couple months, and you're already close to done, though? I mean, you must have been, like, really grinding at it. Or is it just kind of a demo? Or is it like a short game? Okay. Is it your first game? Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I've always said it's not about the length of the game, it's about the experience. Like if you can pack a good experience into a short amount of time, that's honestly like that's better in my opinion. Let's try bounce. First, I used to run a company called Samurai Punk that made a bunch of games back in 2000. Oh wow! Until a couple years ago. Oh wow! Can you tell me more about that? Like, what games did you guys make? I'm interested because I just started my company, RevCom Gaming. I literally just started it like a couple months ago. Because this is going to be one of the games that's released. I'm working on 2 games as it is, and this is the side game. Actually, this is a smaller game. Connor Briggs, what's going on, man? It has been live today. Like, people have just been coming in. You know, we've had some great raids. Screen Sheet was the biggest in terms of popularity. Kill Bug was recently, and then there's other stuff. Justice Sucks, Rombo, Feather, The American Dream, like games, like games, I think. Okay. Oh, 9. Okay. Oh, for real, Tons. For real. I hope you're having a good night tonight, Tons. That looks a little bit better, but what is that? That's... The bounce didn't work, though. Or at least it didn't look like it worked. While Tons is here, I can actually show off this other thing. I was going to show you Tons when you came in. Tons is a regular around here. He says he's my biggest fan. I believe it. I was going to show you. I finished the itch page for. Whoops! Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I messed up.
Searching Interactive is now rocking with the big man.
Thank you so much, Searching Interactive, for the follow. Let me bring everything back up because I messed up there. So Tons, I got the page for the main game kind of done. I wanted to get your kind of opinion on it since you know that you've seen it or seen the game. You've been doing a mix of many things lately, but coding wise, I'm at least trying to implement some magic abilities to the game. Oh, cool. Yeah, let me know when you're able to show it off, man. So the other game I'm making is called Infernal Arena. It's a 5-on-5 turn-based MOBA. You get like 16 different classes. You got an arena with environmental damage, environmental traps. You can customize your character. You can customize your character's abilities. As far as I get, and I don't have any video. I have been working on it on stream, but right now my net code broke. So I'm trying to implement it into Steam. Oh, well, thank you, Solidarity. So this is a lot of just like the concept artwork. I just finished this today. And I had it working to the point where the arena generated, it was procedurally generated. It connected to the client, like you actually see a representation, 2D representation of the board of the arena in the client. I was working to actually move the characters around the setting up where you can move. Essentially move the character in the 2D representation, and it will move them in the 3D arena in the actual game. And that's when my netcode, I found out my netcode had like a serious memory leak and crash bugs. Great, really conveys the games about, if you want my opinion. I appreciate that, Tons. Yeah. I'm about to mess up again. Sec, I gotta bring a couple things back up. I accidentally closed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that's that one. The next page I'll be working on will be for the current game, you guys are seeing that I'm working on tonight, which I've been calling Gravitas, but the real name is going to be Celestial Crash, which Tons actually helped me pick out, by the way. Yeah. So I hope to get my Steam stuff set up with Steam Net so I can actually get back to working on the main game. So those are the two games. Those are the two games that my company is going to try to release. Is going to release as their first games. This one, of course, being the smaller game, is going to get released first. As I was telling Tons, I'm probably like almost halfway towards demo. And tonight, Tons, are just, I'm trying to get some of these damage numbers to actually look kind of interesting when they pop up. Have a nice effect on the numbers. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be bouncing. Maybe the bounce is, let's try. Well, actually, we gotta get out of here first. Oh, no problem, man. Okay, it was way too fast. That's what it was. Let's turn the reverse off. Let's up this to like 2 seconds. Hopefully this will be settable when I actually commit to what effect I want to use. I just realized I wasn't following you on itch, so I did. Oh, appreciate that, man. Well, and again, that page, or that, while that page has been there, or not that page, while Revcom on itch has been there for a long time, I've not used it. And it hasn't been an official company until recently. So it's just about to get some life back into it. Melbourne. All right. So you stream early in the morning for the US folks, right? Still no bounce. It's sort of at the start of my day. I do like 9 a.m. to lunch. Wow. I wish I could do that. Even if I didn't have to get up in the morning for work. You do an afternoon on Thursdays? Okay. Now see, everything's faster now. I don't know what it is about Unity sometimes. Why are you all the way down there? I like that effect, but why are you all the way down there? Oh, dog cam. Sorry, Tons. No dog tonight. I think it's after his bedtime. Sorry, man. the reason that's named the Ton of Bricks cam is because I had a dog cam kind of when I was just streaming to no one. And so I kind of just let it, I had to switch setups. And so I just let it, I didn't set it back up. Well, he's also fickle too, man. He just, sometimes he's over there, sometimes he's not. I don't know. But when Tons found out about that command, he petitioned me to bring it back. When Tons started coming around and he saw that command, he's like, I really want to see the dog. He really wanted the dog cam back. So I set up the dog cam again and put his name on it. Okay, that's not right. I might be a little, not at all, man. Not at all. Because one of the things you know about me, man, I like kind of challenges. And so getting that dog cam set back up after I had to because I had no ability to set it back up when you asked, because I had my office was in an array and all this stuff. I had to move a bunch of stuff, but it gave me a challenge to work on. Oh, that reminds me. So one of the things I'm working on right now, Tons, is I'm trying to move my entire streaming set over to another laptop, but I'm putting Arch Linux on it. So I'm going to essentially try to have OBS running in Arch Linux. So we'll see how that's going to work. I mean, OBS runs on Linux, but I don't know I know some of my plugins are only Windows only. So I'm going to see if there's ways to work around it where I can have this really cool streaming laptop and have OBS off my main machine. And then that'll free me up to do other things like the AI stuff I ever talked to you about. See, everything's slow again. Okay, okay. Let's take this down. Maybe if I take the seconds up. I missed it at the start. How does your game work? Okay, so you have creators and destroyers. So first off, you have levels, and levels have objectives. So this one, destroy a minimum of 1 chain, just a tutorial level, right? Oh, I'll probably explain it to you after you come back from ads. I'll hold off. Let me know when you're back, or if you. Yeah, sorry. What's that down there? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've heard really good things about Arch Linux. So I really want to have OBS. I want to have a very efficient running OBS instance. And I want it off this computer so I can use that. That's what exactly. Yeah, I've had Ubuntu on an old desktop before, so I've definitely had experience with Linux, but and through work as well. But yeah, I've heard really good things about Arch, and yeah, it would be nice to learn as well. I've actually just set it up, so I've got the laptop dual booting, or at least it will dual boot Arch Linux and Windows. But the Arch Linux setup was really fast. And then next I actually had to do the dual boot setup. Okay. So as soon as everybody's back, I'll kind of explain the game. So, dual boot my PC. Okay. So, searching inactive, let me know when you're back. So I'll start from the beginning. So Gravitas is a game about you have levels and you get objectives, and that one was like just create a chain, and I'll explain that in a second. You have creators and destroyers. You mouse over a creator, you create a planet or celestial bodies, I call them, and they each have their own gravity. So as you see there, that sun is already pulling that Earth, and it got close enough to get grabbed. It's just a little extra thing, and as they rotate, they'll get extra points. But what you want to do for this objective is you want to make a chain by putting planets together, and they get multipliers the more planets you kind of put in line in a chain. And you destroy planets by touching them with the red one. And so if I touch any planet in a chain with the red one, it will destroy the entire chain. And so the objective is to destroy one chain. So if I destroy this chain, that'll be the end of the level. I'll win the level. As you see, the multiplier went out from where I destroyed it. So you can strategically plan where you want to destroy the planets if you can get the destroyer to come in that direction. So there'll be things like skill challenges, time challenges. I think there's score challenges. I don't have one of those set up though. But yeah, see, all I do for that one is just destroy one chain. For this one, this is a score challenge with the timer on it. So I have to get 1,000 points in 60 seconds. So for this one, just create planets as quick as you can, and then try to, my strategy is to create planets as quick as I can, and then kind of combine them together before time is up. You can't see the timer on screen right now because I don't have it all the way. I don't have it on screen right now, but there is a timer. Okay, so that only gave me 650. Yeah, see, I ran out of time. It's a little hard to tell what's going on at first, but I think I get it. Yeah, and I got that from a play test I did when I took it to a local game dev meetup. So what I plan to do is I plan to have one of the things I have on my list of things to do before a demo is to create a tutorial level where I explain everything out. And I plan to essentially use my avatar as kind of the I guess main character of the game, or kind of like your he's essentially your guide. He's gonna be your guide into the game. My avatar, like what you see right here, what I have right here. I'm trying to raise my hands. There we go. Yeah. So I'll essentially do that. So the things I got to do for demo, I've shared this with tons before. I'll bring it up real quick. Whoops. We already finished the demolition. Oh my goodness. Finish the collision detection. We kind of did that, but I want to test that with people to see how they like it. I had to rewrite the scoring system as you've seen it, where it shows the numbers next to the destroyed planets, and it doesn't. It was very slow initially. Maybe there'll be bits of lore story at the end of each level, then they add up to a final level, revealed a 10 out of 10 story. I don't know about that. I had an idea for a story. Oh, we got Historia de... I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that last part, and I'm afraid I'll botch it, but hello, how you doing over there, YouTube, man? Okay, Searching Interactive. Thank you for the raid, and I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, Historia on YouTube. I will butcher that name so hard. How's it going? It's going well. We have had a lot of nice people drop by today. We've had a lot of talks, good talks. I don't think we got a lot of work done because I can't figure out this plugin that well, but things are going well. How about you? What's going on with you? But to finish off, we've done the shaders and lighting, and now we're doing the UI. Number two, are you a game dev? So this game is called Gravitas. It is kind of an arcade game. You use a bit of strategy with it. Yeah, just right here, I'll take you right through it. So you get different levels, and each level has an objective. Like for here, this is a tutorial level, so you just have to destroy a single chain. And you're going to have 2 creators and 2 destroyers. I'll show you that in a second. So a creator is these blue things, when you mouse over them, you create a celestial body, planet, whatever. And they all have their own gravity. As you see, the sun is pulling the planet towards it. It's just an extra added mechanic onto it. But you can get extra points from that. Now, what I can do is, so when I want to destroy a planet, you have to touch it with a red one, and it blows up and it gives you points. Now, you can combine different planets together into a chain, or celestial bodies into a chain. I'll show you that. And I'm avoiding touching the red one so I don't accidentally destroy something. But as you see, I'm connecting the planets together, and this will give me a multiplier if I destroy them. If I touch any of them with a red, with the destroyer. And as you see, these are rotating around each other, and they're getting extra points over here. So you can kind of leave these to kind of gather points for you. And it ends up becoming like spinning plates. See, I don't like the way that happened. I had to figure out how to make that. And so you can sit here and make these like long chains if you want, trying to get multipliers, get really deep multipliers, and then see where I destroyed it? The multiplier went out from that. So you can have multipliers going out in different directions. And you can kind of figure out how you want to, how best to get your points, or to accomplish your objective. Like this one here is a time trial where you have to get 1,000 points in 60 seconds. And so here I'm just going to create planets as fast as I can, and I'm going to try to join them together. There is a counter a timer, but it's off screen right now. And that's one of the UI things I gotta fix. I didn't mean to touch that. See, that's another thing. If you accidentally connect planets, they'll be stuck in place. See, like that, and I can't get around it. Because I didn't want to start a chain there. Let's see, I'll blow it up and see if I can get enough points. Nope, I've only got eight. See, I didn't have it, yeah. So I got up to 893 before the time ran out. But that's it right now. There'll be different challenges. If it takes off, I want to do kind of maybe some co-op or well versus co-op maybe, but that's definitely, if that's way out there, we got to get past demo first. Third time is always a charm. I've beat that level, but you really got to move. Oh, okay. And right now I'm trying to get these damage numbers to actually do something. See, it didn't do anything at all. It's supposed to be bouncing. So tell me a story. Do you do any type of game dev? Are you a developer? So you put it down there. Why? I don't know if I like bounce. I honestly want to am I going to have to do my own kind of effects? I feel like I shouldn't need to. If you do make multiplayer, would you use your own? So, hold on, I got a cough. So, I've had to put that for the most part to the side because I ran into issues. That's the problem with Infernal Arena right now. Excuse me. Is that I did some improvements. I did some optimizations. And I introduced or really exposed some memory leak crash bugs, and I couldn't figure it out, and I spent weeks and weeks on it. So I had to good grief. And so I had to put it to the side and kind of pull it out of Infernal Arena. It just wasn't going to work. It was just going to cause more problems. So that's why I'm looking at, instead of using just Revcom Suite, I will probably integrate with Steam and probably have some type of hybrid. So it will be Revcom Suite mixed with some Steam net stuff to get it working, which means it will primarily be on Steam. But I'm also thinking about ways around that as well. I'm thinking about certain things like that as well. Yeah, I can relate with pushing that stuff to the side. Yeah. And that I've worked on the Revcom Suite stuff for years before the games. So it sucked, but it is what it is. I'd rather be a game dev right now than sit there and try to debug netcode. It does. And that's one thing I had to admit to myself too, is that it helped me learn, but I've kind of grown past needing to do everything. It's just like with this plugin right now. I could sit here and write the effects for this. I could write the effects I want in Unity, and I may still end up doing it, but I'd rather just go ahead and have a plugin knock it out for me. And I don't have to sit here and write UI effects for the next couple of streams. But we'll see. Okay, so bounce doesn't seem to work. Stretch doesn't seem to work. Unfolding waves, it worked, but it didn't stop. Like it just repeated no matter what I did. See, and what may end up happening is I may just end up having to go to a guy I know who does effects and just ask him what the heck he used. Because the game he did, I played on stream and those effects were really cool. That's kind of cool. I just want them to stop. And if I have to, maybe I can do a little bit of something where I can just turn that off. I wonder what happens if I turn it off in the middle of when it's doing it. No, I mean, well, it's not going to matter here because that's the template. It's already gone before I could see it. Hey, Spark is pretty fun though. Good job. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I was in there looking at that stuff the other day. Like, I need to go ahead and kind of start updating. Like eventually I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to update all those pages for Revcom, for the Revcom itch page. Okay, so the last thing I want to do at least, because what time is it? I think it's getting to be about midnight. Okay, so I am going to see if I can access access this to script and update it. If I can, then that's the next step. If I can update these through the script, and I can have better control over it, and I can actually start digging into that. And maybe the next stream will actually dig deeper into actually just customizing the heck out of this, out of the plugin settings. I remember where I am. Okay, hold on. I mean, I'm most impressed that you were able to do that in 48 hours. I would keep getting sidetracked, especially if I streamed the entire thing. Yeah, well, now remember though, it wasn't 24 consecutive hours. It was 24 hours over the course of a month. So I was taking breaks. Like it wasn't like a traditional game jam where it's like 24 or 48 straight hours. So yeah, so I was like dedicating the whole stream to doing like, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, tracking how much time I was putting into it. And I didn't even get finished, but it wasn't because I ran out of time. It was just that I had hit the end of the month. Yeah, because I just didn't have time. I really didn't have a lot of time to stream that month, if I remember correctly. Okay. Get component. Text Mesh Pro. I mean, is it one for effect? Don't mind if I ask, but do you think you might host any game jams soon? I know you already have your hands full, but I think it would be a cool thing for members of your community to do. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if we have enough people for that. I am kind of busy, but I had actually looked for other things to do on stream. So, I mean, that could fall into it, but I just don't know if we have a big enough community that would be interested in doing it. It was just like I had thrown out what's it called, a poll on the Discord, just asking like, do people, anybody care if I used everyone's for streams? Just wanted to throw it out there because I didn't want to bother people or be hitting people with, you know, everyone's every time I stream, even though I know some streamers do that, and their community doesn't really care because they can just turn it off. And, I mean, nobody answered. So, I mean, I don't really get a lot of, on the Discord, I don't really get a lot of interaction. That being said, I don't do a lot on the Discord as it is. I probably should do more if I had more time. And I plan to put more time into Discord, at least to get it set up for use for the company. So I will be doing that, but I would like to find interesting things to do on the Discord. And find the time to actually do them. Let's just see if this works. I doubt this will work. I might have to do some research off. It's gonna fail. Okay, now other way around. When you're done with one of the games, do you think you might compete in any jams? I wanted to actually. Lana Lux was going to do a community game, and I was thinking about doing that on stream. But that has kind of, they backed off from it, or they're not going to do it right this second. So I'm kind of in a holding pattern. Because I know I'm also involved. I'm also in Irish John's. Sound like you should join our consumption with that man and me. Will check up tomorrow. Well, who's sorry? Are you talking about me or Tons? I think you're talking to me, right? Solidarity. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah. If you want to, you know, throw me a line on it, I'll listen in. I don't know how much I can be involved, but to your suggestion, Tons, I've been looking for other things to do on stream, because Inferno Arena right now, because it's all netcode, I'm doing it off stream, and then doing this every stream, doing Gravitas every stream. It's all right, but I kind of want to diversify what I'm doing. So I have thought about other things. Like I said, I thought about doing maybe splitting streams between this and Lana's game jam, or it wasn't a game jam, it was a community game, but they're not doing that. And then I know Irish John is doing his game jam, but do I really want to jump into that right now? If the Lana community game kicks off. So I've actually been looking at game jams. The thing I don't want to get involved with, though, is something that's going to be so demanding that I can't do it just on stream, right? If I can compartmentalize doing the work on stream somehow, I think I'll be fine to do a game jam. Minecraft Survival Series coming. You talking about, like, is that a game jam? Or are you talking about like just something to do? Because I had thought about playing Power World with Ginyu, but I just don't know if I've got that type of time. I've been debating on it. And if you're talking about me playing Minecraft, I've never been big into Minecraft. I mean, I played it back when it first came out, just trying it out, and it was interesting, but it's never like grabbed me. Okay, so things didn't die, so let's actually see what happens. Okay, so it didn't die, so this worked. Well, I'm going to head to bed. It was really nice talking. As always, man, I appreciate you stopping by. You have a good night. So we got this. Okay. So let's try a little something here. Let's at least see how much we can actually do. Just gonna play around with it. Oops. I just want to see if I can control the time on this and maybe disable it or something. Okay. That's right. That's right. All right. So now when we set the destruction, we should be able to set the time limit to half. Fact, maybe duration. What was the name of that? Maybe it was duration in seconds. I swear I hope that wasn't thunder. Let me think here. Would it be lowercase n? Or would it be camel case? And let's make it half of this. Yeah, don't like that, right? Process 4 seconds. Can I look you up? Can't believe I did that again. Sorry, my bad, my bad. One sec. I bring everything back. One wrong key press. It just minimizes everything. See, it doesn't. Oops. Nope, doesn't like that either. They can't find it, so I can't jump to the code unless you look at it. Okay. So instead of sitting here guessing at this, probably just go ahead and I'll research this off stream. Because I have to figure out a way to customize the effect, or else it's useless to me. But so let's go ahead and start to close out here. Let's go hang out with MG Crates Games. Let's see what he's up to. Thank you, everybody that came by. I appreciate all the love and support y'all gave me. I will be back on Wednesday, most likely, probably working on this. But until then, I will see you next time. Stay safe and make great games. Oops.